Hello,
Hello.
and welcome to our April
Mini
mini update.
update.
so,
We're here in Houston. We've been
yes,
here for a couple weeks now. We'll head back home to New Mexico soon. But we just wanted to share our mini update. So for those who are new, a mini update is where we just share a more simple version of our newsletter. You can expect to receive a fuller update at the end of the month, and we'll also send out a second mini update later on too.
yeah, to update you on our goal. So,
Yeah.
as a part of welcoming all of our new people to the newsletter, we now have a back catalog of 10 issues under our belt, which is way cool.
Super cool.
But it's also a lot if you wanted to review the stuff we've already sent out. And so we decided to take a slice of a few of those updates that illustrate the need in Japan and how we'll be meeting that need. And we made a little compilation video, and it'll include things like the need for the gospel in Japan, how starting schools will help the spread of the gospel. Clip from the administrator of Nagoya Christian School talking about us, a story from the field of a missionary who's been a missionary family who's been helped by Nagoya Christian School, and then also an upcoming church plant in Nagoya, Japan that we'll be able to help with. So we welcome you to watch those clips all together in the compilation highlights video. Or if you'd rather just read, I'm also going to include some links to those newsletters if you'd rather just read rather than watch.
We wanted to share an update about our goals. We have made it to 55%
Woo!
today, so it's really exciting.
Praise God.
And we want to say thank you. We were able to get to that because there's several families who we had met with earlier a while ago who took more time to consider, and through conversation and their consideration and prayers decided to partner with us, bringing us up to 55%.
That's right.
So we want to say thank you.
Yes. And so just a reminder of the goals we have an 80% goal. We need to reach 80% by the end of this month in order to register for pre-field training, which only happens twice a year and is required before we can go to the field. If getting to this 80% by the end of this month will also put us on track to get to 100% by this summer, so that we can get to Japan, settle in, and be ready for the fall semester of Nagoya Christian School. And so in order to help reach this goal, we've been in Houston meeting with lots of wonderful people. We've actually met with over 30 families while we've been here. And we crunched some numbers, or that is to say, I crunched some numbers.
And did some impossible math again.
Right, because I'm the math teacher. But we saw that if 2/3 of those who we have met with end up partnering with us on a monthly basis, we will reach 70% of our monthly needs. And we still have more meetings lined up in the next week or so. That if 2/3 of those people also partner with us, we will reach our goal of 80%, and so that is really exciting. And we know that sometimes when considering partnering with a missionary, there can be a fear of, if I partner with a missionary, will God still sustain me? Will He still provide what I need? And we tried to lovingly address those fears because we felt those same fears ourselves in a mini update from a couple of months ago. And so we're gonna leave a link to that if you want that encouragement, and we'll leave that here.
And so we wanted to share one more thing, is that we cannot make it to the field without monthly partners. But that's something that God is going to take care of. And so what we really wanted to share is that the other thing we can't make it to the field without is people who are praying for us. We can't make it to the field without the body loving us and supporting us with their prayers and their heart and their community.
Yeah.
So we wanted to let you know that if you have prayed and considered and believe that this is not a way that you are able to give or want to give, we're still so glad you're here, that you're listening and reading, because we need your prayer desperately. We really do. We need prayer for wisdom to continue to walk in the way that God has led us, to follow Him, to grow in the Lord, as each of us needs to do for our whole lives. None of us ever makes it. But we can continually meet Him and love Him and repent and confess and grow in the Lord and trust Him. And we are also praying the same for you.
Yeah.
So we just want you to know that your prayer, your presence is infinitely valuable to our lives. It's a blessing to us. as we truly hope to be to you and to wherever God leads us and puts us. So we want to say thank you
Thank
so
you.
much for being here. Thank you for praying for us. Thank you for partnering with us. Thank you for taking time to hear us and to consider us.
Yeah. So that's it for this mini update. We'll see you again in about a week or so. And thank you so much for going on this journey with us through our newsletter.
God bless you all.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.